Welcome, everyone, to another edition of the 740 Sports Show. I'm your host, Eric, and as always, I'm joined by my younger half, Bub.
On the left side.
On the left side, and I got another longtime great friend, Andrew Brown, joining the show. Bub, we got Steelers training camp coming up. Tell the people.
Yeah, we went there, and I got a lot of unbiased opinions about
Can't
that.
wait to hear it, man. Coming from a Bengals guy, Brown. The finds of not only the week, but the century. You were with us, man.
Yeah, I'm just so happy I was here, man, to see it in person.
Absolutely, man. We got a great show lined up for you, so lace them up, strap them up, tie them up, do what it is you got to do to get yourself ready for this episode of the 740 Sports Show. Let's go. Welcome back, everyone, to another edition of the 740 Sports Show. We got a great show lined up for you, but things look a little bit different today. We flipped Bob.
Yep.
We improved Rob.
Yep.
Much more aesthetically pleasing Rob to work
A little
with
bit
here.
more.
We're joined by another longtime great friend, Andrew Brown. Brown, I know that we got a lot to talk about here, man. Thank you for being with us.
Hey, thanks for having me on, man. I'm excited.
This is going to be a lot of fun, man. The trip to Pittsburgh was insane. I know that you and I got a lot to talk about there. I know Bub's excited to get away from that and shift things more back towards the 740 feeling, man.
Yeah.
Bub appreciated the Steel City experience, I think.
Yeah, it was a trip. You know, I've been up to that part of the state of Ohio, but I haven't quite crossed the lines and everything. But it was a cool experience to come through that tunnel and see the whole city just kind of immerse right in front of you.
Yeah.
The cards were definitely the hype
Absolutely.
for me.
Absolutely. So I'll go ahead and give people just a quick
go
rundown of things. We made our way to Pittsburgh around 7 o'clock on Sunday morning. Got to the city right around 11-ish. Made it to the card shop around noon.
Yeah.
Didn't get to spend quite as much time there as we had hoped, but had an awesome experience.
Yeah.
And then we headed towards camp, where we really wanted to be, Brown. So overall, just a great day. Just to give you a quick rundown on how the day played out. Incredible time.
Yep.
So yeah, Bob, not to cut you off, but I wanted to give people an idea of what they could expect there.
What was...
The cards, man. Incredible finds.
Yeah, the cards. I wanted to say that we did a lot in a little bit of time.
We did. So
About 15 minutes.
one of us miscalculated on the time that we had allotted for the card shop.
It was a 4-hour drive. It was a 4-hour drive. I think anybody could, miscalculate, miss exits, anything miss.
A lot of misses, but
A lot of
misses.
A lot
miss
of
on the
misses. A lot of misses, but we didn't miss here. And yeah, man, they did, like you said, Bubba, got crazy there. Yeah, man. I mean, Brown, what was it like joining the madness, man? I mean, Bubba and I, we had never experienced this.
Yeah.
But this is, we had been kind of waiting for this moment to occur in life.
Yeah.
Just rip it.
Yeah.
Everything, man.
And this is really kind of my first experience kind of going into a shop. And not a lot of time, but, kind of getting the feel of it for as little time we had.
Yeah.
I always go back, though. Every time I see these cards, I go back to, we stood out at your car, and we looked back at how long of a drive we had back to the camp.
It wasn't 20 minutes.
The itinerary wasn't pretty, ladies.
It wasn't 20 minutes.
And so we all discussed, should we stop in here?
Yeah.
And we all kind of thought, you know what, maybe 10, 15 minutes would be a good idea.
Yeah.
And then kind of get in, get out, maybe grab some stuff and
Yeah,
head
yeah,
on.
yeah.
We almost didn't go.
Yeah.
Which is what I keep coming back to.
You had the door open, if I believe, right? Like, if I'm not mistaken,
I did have the
back door open.
Maybe one leg in.
Yeah. Oh, real ready.
It was definitely a what if moment. What if we did not go in there?
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy just to think about what that experience became. Not only the experience of what if we didn't, but the conversations that were occurring literally as the rips were occurring, man. I mean, we were sitting there talking about our buddy Dominic, his find of a lifetime when he pulled the Anthony Richardson Legacy Auto to 10, and as we're talking about how sick that would be, Anthony makes his debut on the show.
It was almost like we wished it into existence.
We manifested just a bit.
Now, Brown, were you on the phone
I was on the phone.
Yeah, you were on the phone
I
at
was
the
on the
time.
phone
Who
with
are you
family.
talking to?
I was on the phone with family.
Oh man, I was
Yeah,
like,
family.
this is way too
Specify
high for
family.
family. You know, the family's just going to have to
We're
wait
going to
on
blur
that
out
one.
Andrew's face through the whole podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there was a lot of, excitement.
It was
and
really
words here and there.
Yeah.
You hauling as you will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
You
hauled.
guys
I can't believe
hauled.
Jeanette would talk like that. It's crazy. It's crazy. Or did you say it was your?
It was my mom.
Oh, your mom. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry.
We just got to say, that was the first pack. That
Yeah.
was the first pack of the box. It had 6 packs, and the first
Yeah.
pack was
Yeah.
the Anthony Richardson
It
RPA
was-
out of 5.
It was kind of, we kept saying after we saw the card, it's all downhill from here. And really, there was a couple outcomes.
Who
It could have
kept saying
been
that?
uphill. Well,
Who kept saying that?
maybe I'm the only one
Yeah.
that said that because I said
No,
it.
no, no. Everyone felt that
Well,
except
yeah.
one person in that car, and I'm not
Well-
going to let that go under the weather.
Well, to be fair, we all
I think
did not expect the CJ to be in there.
I
Yeah.
continuously said it wasn't done.
Yeah.
I continuously said it's
Well,
not
no,
over, boys.
No, but we were all underneath the impression that he couldn't have an auto in Panini.
Right.
I didn't say that. I didn't expect
Yeah.
CJ per se. But we continuously said, man, it doesn't get better than anything. And maybe it isn't.
Unless
But
it's
to
one
us,
on one.
as a
Yeah.
Buckeye
Us as
fans,
Buckeyes
man,
yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's very.
insane.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And that's, like I said on the way back, that's one of those cards I'm kind of glad he's in his college uniform for, because, I mean, that's
Yeah.
that's the
Yeah.
bit.
In the patch, that was the unknown of
No,
all
yeah,
of this.
On the Anthony.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, go on.
Yeah.
You were
yeah,
from the CJ
yeah,
still.
but the patch on the Anthony is unreal.
Yes. The patch on the Anthony was. So I know
Yeah.
Bob kind of give you. We had to do a little bit of research
I
on
can't
this
believe
one.
you
About
found
3
it,
days
like-
of research.
Yeah. We dug into it, and the patch is from the Las Vegas Bowl, which he
Yeah.
of course did not participate in
Yeah.
because of the draft, and obviously what his stock was going to be there.
Yeah.
And
Now, I was
just
gonna ask,
super cool, man.
Do you think that patch is worth more, or would it be worth more if he played in it, like a game jersey that he wore?
So that's the big talk. I asked Bubba the same question, and I don't know that Bubba really had it. I think he was indifferent on it. I personally think it's a little bit cooler
I do too because of all the
they
different
got
colors.
waxed. They got
Yeah,
beat
well,
like 30-9
yeah.
or something by Oregon State, and to me as a quarterback looking at it, you know that it's somewhere in his body he's going, but if I had played,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
also, not to steer us away from cards, but I'm going to give Bob a quick take on OBJ
Okay.
because of the if I had played scenario. OBJ is, I haven't seen it yet, but I was told,
Okay.
made the claim that had he played in the Super Bowl, he believes the outcome would have been 42-17 Rams over Bengals because of the alignment of his role in the game plan. What's your take on OBJ there?
I mean, I think he had a great first half until he got injured.
Yeah.
I think he was.
I believe
he
said-
was on pace to be the MVP.
I believe he said 15 catches and 250 is what his projections were.
I mean,
Or 12 catches and 250 maybe, something along those lines. Big numbers.
See, I don't believe in that because halftime adjustments mean a lot,
Sure.
and especially
Sure.
in the Super Bowl. So
Yeah.
you can't really double his stats, or whatever it is,
Sure.
just to get that. But he was playing an excellent game
Yeah.
until then, and
Well, it also
Definitely.
makes you think, not to play devil's advocate too much, because in a sense I agree with you, but it also makes you think, though, too, maybe Sean McVay and the Rams saw something that they were shifting more towards OBJ. So Bengals making adjustments, maybe the Rams were going more towards OBJ, too.
yeah.
So
But it's not like that game was also a blowout. At
it
any
wasn't.
point.
No,
So
man,
I think
no.
that's kind of a asinine statement to make whenever.
It's a big statement, but
it was a
also
close
I see
game,
where
and
he's
it was
coming
never
from.
one team. Yeah.
Yeah, I see where he's coming from in the game plan. Since I so badly wish we could have gotten OBJ for a full Super Bowl, would have been such a cool experience. But
Yeah.
everyone's dealing with injuries that time of year.
Yeah,
It is what
exactly.
it is.
They got theirs in the game.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
is what it is.
yeah, absolutely. But not again. Let's go back to
Yeah.
cards here. As a matter of fact, Brown, great friend, long time great friend.
Absolutely.
Basketball days from just little
Yeah.
tykes, man.
Slocum.
Just yeah.
Slocum.
Still got the shirt.
Yeah, yeah. You still fitting yours?
Still fitting mine. Yeah.
I believe he just made it
It's
into
like
a
a triple
cutoff.
XL.
As a token of our appreciation of you joining us this weekend, we've got a find from the Select Blasters.
Yeah.
that we
The select
that we
22, 23.
Yep. Yep, that we got this this Pat Fryer Mewtwo. I believe it's 199.
Yes.
That we ripped here. So just as a little token of
Nice.
our appreciation for you joining us, man, we want you to hang on.
Thank
to
you
that
guys.
one.
Yeah. I figured you were going to give me the Anthony Richardson.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, you don't get those.
Really?
ones.
Yeah, but I mean, you
You
can
get
have
the
that one
experience.
for a price.
Okay.
For a price here.
We'll
Yeah,
talk
you
about it
get the
offline. Maybe
experience.
50% off. You
There we
think?
go. 50% off of whatever number I give you at the time. Absolutely. But yeah, man, thanks for joining us. It was a lot of fun.
I had a blast.
What was your biggest takeaway from all of it, man? What was overall experience? Your favorite part of it? I mean, talk to us, man.
Man, I think the best part was coming in and really like they give you just whatever access you want, pretty much. Like
Yeah.
you can walk up to like a fenced off area, and it's what would you say, like 10 yards behind the goal line, maybe 20,
Yeah.
somewhere around there,
Yeah,
you know.
definitely.
Yeah.
And you, I
definitely.
mean, you get really close. It's like you're sitting lower bowl.
Yeah.
You know, and it's for free. You
Yeah.
get it for free.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I had a blast, man.
Yeah.
It's a great time.
It was a lot of fun. What was your favorite part of the whole thing?
Other than the autograph that I got,
The chicken
maybe we'll,
farm.
Yeah, yeah.
the
The
chicken
autograph.
farm was very good. Yeah.
Now let's talk about this autograph, man, because I thought that was super cool. I mean, you don't go to Steelers training camp with Matt Canada on your checklist.
Yeah,
Steelers
yeah.
OC, but
Yeah.
I thought it was super cool to have the opportunity to see how he operates with fans. When he came over, signed a few items for not only us but the fans beside us, and just
Yeah.
seemed like a nice, genuine person.
Really
I know
nice
even
guy,
you, as a Bengals guy, really took exception to that and
Yeah, I thought
appreciated
he
that
was
too.
a really
man.
cool guy, just going
Yeah.
up talking to fans.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, if Matt
took
Canada
a lot of time out of his day for it.
Absolutely, dude. And if Matt Canada ever sees this, man, we need a Florida golf with. I'm just saying.
Well, yeah,
I don't
Robbie
want to be
show
too
up.
Yeah,
big
Robbie
for my
won't show up,
britches,
yeah.
Rob's
but
got soccer practice.
no,
finished.
yeah, we don't. Yeah, forget Rob.
We need somebody that can putt.
Matt Canada will answer us before Rob does.
Yeah,
Let's
that's
just be
true.
honest,
Yeah,
man.
That's fair.
Yeah. So Matt Canada, coach, one day, once you're wrapped up with the ball, come talk to us. We'd love to have you. We'd
Yeah.
love to have you.
Yeah.
I know. I thought that was super cool. But yeah, super
Very
neat
cool.
experience. I know, Brown, you were loving all of it, man.
Yeah, I was taking it all in. It
Getting the candy store.
really, I was so close to getting that Joey Porter Jr. sign.
That was
like,
tough.
He comes
Yeah.
right around the corner
Yeah.
there, and everybody
Teased
just
you.
floods him. And the whole time you're thinking, because he's right in front of us, 10
Yeah.
yards. And you're thinking, well, he's just going to wrap around and come to us and then maybe head out.
Yeah, he didn't. No,
He
he just
didn't.
yeeted on out of there.
I
He's
wish.
like, you know what? I got a couple in. I'm out of here.
Yeah. And the fans were just devastated.
Yeah,
I wish
absolutely
anyone was
devastated.
that heartbroken to see me go somewhere. I just,
Yeah.
one day, maybe, I don't know.
I don't
The one
want
guy
to
that
be
was-
famous.
The one guy that was standing
that's
beside
true.
us,
I don't think I'd want it in the end, man.
the one guy that was standing beside us, I thought for sure he
He
was going to
was.
get people over there.
He
I mean,
was
he
was
had-
hustling. He was
Yeah.
hustling.
Yeah,
Um,
he knows
Yeah.
how to try and get autographs. Just yelling at anybody,
Anybody,
coaches.
man.
It didn't matter. It could have
Oh,
been.
it was hilarious.
Be-
But
guys from
I want to
media,
be that
you know?
person.
Yeah,
But
no
I
chance,
can't.
no
I
chance,
can't, yeah.
no chance. I'm out on that. I'm like you, man. Just take it all in, appreciate it, enjoy
Yeah.
it for what it is.
The
And,
type of access, I think, was probably the most
Yeah.
rewarding part of that.
yeah, Bub, I wasn't the chicken strips.
No,
Rough.
no, the chicken strips were so disappointing.
Yeah, it was a rough time.
You open a box of chicken strips, you expect at least 4 chicken strips at
Yeah.
any point in your life, and if you get less than 4, that's just.
It was a little disappointing.
I got 3, and it was.
Tough time.
Yeah.
Tough time.
Mhm.
Yeah. But no, Steelers camp, super cool. The access, the experience, not the food, but hey, it is what it is. But even the parking, man, super easy. I mean, you just
Yeah, it was just in a
parking
field.
was easy. It was just in the middle of the
I
cornfield.
didn't expect just a
basically.
field.
Yes.
I thought a parking lot.
Yeah.
But it was cool to park in
Yeah.
a field. It kind of felt like very high school-y vibes.
Yeah,
It
it's
kind
football
of did feel like
games,
high school
yeah.
football parking.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it
Yeah,
felt
just right in the middle of the field, but super nice area once you get over the hill and you see the field and
Yeah.
you see the grass on the hill.
Yeah.
I can't remember what was the name of it.
like.
St.
St. Vincent College.
St. Vincent.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
It was very, very nice to look at.
Yeah, absolutely. So shifting gears a little bit here, staying on the NFL talk. Bob, I know you got quite a few things you're hoping to discuss with the NFL. And
Yeah.
I don't want to leave people hanging for too long here.
Well, yeah, the Hall of Fame game just went, last Thursday?
This past Thursday, the Jets and the Browns.
Yeah.
Zach
Wilson looked pretty good in it.
Okay.
For what it's worth.
Yeah.
Thought he looked more mature.
Okay.
Stood in the pocket very well.
Yeah.
Don't
Is he
expect
gonna
him.
compete for?
No, absolutely
job,
not.
or-
No, he's
okay.
not. He's not.
He
gonna
is
compete with
somewhere.
Aaron.
He's going to be somewhere.
But it could be a good
Canadian
trade
football?
bait later down the road.
It's a good opportunity for him to raise his value.
Well,
his
yeah, I mean,
stock
if
as
you,
well.
if
That's
you
what
get to
the
watch
Jets are
Aaron
hoping
Rodgers
for.
all day in practice, I mean, you're going to learn something.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. I don't think he's particularly excited to be learning under Aaron
Yeah,
Rodgers.
I mean, but there's a few teams that could use a quarterback.
Yeah,
Desperate situations.
Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay.
Tampa
Did
Bay.
you
Yeah, let's
see-
just say.
Did you see what the
that
NFL on
meme, yes,
CBS?
that
Oh my
meme.
goodness! Have you seen this?
Him
I'll
and
show
Kyle
it to you
Trask.
later. Oh my goodness! NFL on CBS absolutely roasts Baker and Kyle Trask competing for a spot. It's incredible. There is SpongeBob music. It's
That's.
insane.
I thought that's
Yeah,
what
I
I
can
couldn't
only
remember, but
Oh
yeah.
my goodness!
it
Oh
was-
my goodness! Well, let's hang on to just a little bit of our NFL stuff. Let's go ahead and show you just a couple of these cards as a part of our weekly finds, and we'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone, to the 740 Sports Show. We've got a lot to cover still,
Yeah.
as we all know. So we're going to get right down to it. I know Bob is a little bit offended that I cut him off on his NFL Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I just want to talk about the dang game.
Hey, I'm going to give you the floor. You talk about Zach Wilson as
No.
long as you want to talk
I
about
don't want to
him.
talk about
You have an
that
auto
right
there
anymore.
somewhere?
Yeah, man.
There's
Where's
two
Zach
things.
Wilson?
No,
Is
two
he in the
things
job?
I want to talk about from the game.
Okay.
One is DeJuan Jones, the big old lineman from Ohio State.
I
He
got
was
to
in
talk
that
about
one.
Zach Wilson.
And he was actually playing pretty well. I was
Nice.
impressed with him.
Okay.
I think he gave up, I think it was 13 snaps, and he didn't give up a hurry. So
Nice. Okay.
that was just the stat I seen. The other thing
I'm
is,
sorry, that's a rookie,
Yeah.
fresh draft. Okay,
yeah,
nice.
and the other
Nice.
thing is Anthony Schwartz fumbled his first touch, and I could just see Rob crumbling
Rob.
whenever, because he has a lot of Anthony
Yeah.
Schwartz. Just
Rob invested his retirement. in
Yeah.
Anthony Schwartz.
Is this
And
the
man,
highest point for Anthony
that,
Schwartz?
that might be the
This might be the new
done.
lowest
high,
point.
sell
Might be
low,
that
sell
he's
high.
done. And I
Sell
feel
it
for
all.
Rob.
If you could sell it,
Giveaway?
He's gonna have
man.
to start giving them away in yard sales for other people to buy whatever he's selling.
Man, that's tough.
That's about the only two things I wanted to talk about. So
Nice. Okay. Well, that's a quick take. I know we got a lot of other just really quick
Yeah.
things going on in the league. Cowboys had an extension. Buckeyes extension as well, if I'm not mistaken. Is it a safety hooker?
Armani Hooker?
No.
Or no, Malik
Malik.
Hooker, yeah.
Malik
Armani's
Okay.
Malik.
Yeah. Well, I briefly saw that there was a Buckeye. I was scrolling quickly through Instagram. Saw that there was a hooker from
Yeah.
Dallas. That
Yeah.
got an extension.
Yeah, well,
So
could be a number of people.
I'm gonna quiz you.
Yes.
Where was he drafted? Where was he first drafted?
Tennessee.
I don't know his first name. I'm not confident that I know this guy's first
I
name.
believe he
How
went
would
to
I
the
know?
Colts.
Colts?
I believe he went to the Colts on his draft day.
No, you're right.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
Just fun.
You know, blue,
Wow.
white,
Yeah.
a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of mixed up for me.
This is a
Just
good
quick
time
quiz.
to mention.
Just
Bubba's
quick
got
quiz.
his phone out this episode.
Yeah, but I don't have
You could look that up.
I'm carrying the
Yeah.
group.
Yeah,
I'm
you are.
carrying.
You are, and that's why we got a lot of quick things, man. We didn't really have a lot of time to talk or really think NFL with the weekend that we had.
Oh yeah,
So,
absolutely. I mean, Pittsburgh just
yeah,
kind of
just
covered everything.
kind of
Never shattered it
yeah,
all. So
yeah. Brian, I know you had a couple of things as well to talk about. A little Jonathan Taylor, maybe tea more than
Yeah.
insight, I guess.
Well,
yeah,
maybe just-
let me hear
I
that
know,
Jonathan
I gotta know.
Taylor.
I
Let me
gotta
I
hear
feel
it.
like I'm Adam Schefter, man.
Whoa!
Andrew
Andrew
Schefter.
Williams, man.
Maybe
Go
just-
ahead.
maybe just
Andrew
watch
Schefter.
out what's going on there, because I think he's going to try and hold out now in like an injury sense,
Yeah,
and
but I thought
maybe Kareem Hunt.
he wasn't injured.
Well, that's what he says, but
Yeah.
if he's coming in there,
Is this like an OJ thing?
runs a little awkwardly and
Yeah.
says, "Hey, my ankle's tweaked,"
Yeah.
and then has this rehab. Kareem Hunt maybe could come in and start making an impact.
Yeah.
I know he
Oh.
just showed up there, and
Yeah.
so yeah, I know his
Just
agent
showed up.
Is he
just
on the
showed up.
team?
Yeah, they're like, "Hey, can
Does anyone know
you
Kareem
let me
Hunt?
play, please? I can't find a team."
Are you giving away your fantasy football?
This is
secrets
my
right now?
fantasy ride or die, as Matthew Berry would say.
Oh, okay.
It's not.
Okay.
It's absolutely,
Yeah, no,
absolutely
hey,
not.
let's
Don't even
put
hold
in
me
On
to that.
camera.
On
you got
camera,
that.
on the spot. Let's let it continue. Who is your top 5 fantasy. If you have an opportunity to take them, doesn't matter where you take them, do it.
Man, you're really putting me on the
I
spot,
am.
aren't you?
I am. Yeah. Base it off last year. Base it off of
Derrick Henry.
right now knowledge. We're not judging you, Adam Schefter.
I think one of our friends would kill me if I didn't say Derrick Henry. I don't know. We'll get to that
Oh,
point
Derrick
if we get
Henry.
there.
Woo!
Justin Jefferson.
Okay, we got one.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Cooper Kupp, I think, is pretty quarterback proof.
Yeah.
Devontae. Well, he doesn't have a quarterback.
Yeah, that's
He's
the
got
only thing
Jimmy
that
G,
scares
right?
me. Jimmy G.
Yeah.
If he can stay healthy, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's going to kill me. I got to say Jamar Chase.
Okay.
That doesn't kill you. You know.
He's a great player.
Yeah.
I got to give him.
Yeah.
He's not the one you
Oh,
hate.
we love Jamar.
Yeah.
We'll take a 5-on-3
It's
guy.
Montez.
You know, I'm going to have to go Christian McCaffrey.
Okay.
And give me another running back, Austin Eckler. I mean, come on.
Okay. Now, there are a lot
Great
of people
offense.
expecting huge things from Eckler this year, and I
Yeah.
think that has a lot to do with Justin Herbert and his
Eckler.
maturity.
Yeah.
I have heard so many people say it that I'm just probably going to bandwagon myself and say I'm on the Eckler train, man. I've heard nothing but Eckler's a top 5 guy.
Yeah.
It has
I
been
think he could be top 3.
wild. Look into it and then get back to us.
I wasn't thinking about that.
Okay.
Well, I mean, if you want to, go more wide receivers, I think Diggs
Yeah.
is up there as well. I mean,
Yeah.
there's a
Yeah.
lot of wide receivers you can pick from. That's
Again.
really, really talented.
Again, just a quick take on the
Yeah.
spot take. Nothing too
No, that was
crazy.
good.
You put me
Nothing
on the
too
spot.
crazy.
I mean,
That's what we're here for, man. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the
Thanks
show.
for
Little
having me,
rookie
guys.
hazing.
Yeah.
Little rookie
Yeah.
hazing.
I'll take it.
Bub, switching gears back to the NFL again.
Yeah.
We got uniform changes, man.
Not really. We do have the uniform change.
Yeah.
Oh man, those are some good throwbacks.
Have you seen all of these throwbacks? Have we seen all of these alternates? What's your favorite that you have seen, I guess?
I want to say I really liked the Patriots. I've always liked their old school logo.
Yeah.
The Browns look very nice. I like the shoulders.
the
I've
new
always
ones.
liked the old school, just 3 stripes on the shoulders.
Really clean, the all whites.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think people in Cleveland
The
are loving it.
Buccaneers creamsicle.
Yeah,
The
those
Buccaneers.
are just a classic.
I know that you're huge on the old Oilers ones, too.
Oh man, Tennessee.
Yeah.
I think it might just be freaking Derrick Henry in it because
Yeah.
man, that dude is huge, and
That's
he
a
just
big guy.
that uniform looks so sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, with uniform changes, some rule changes, and some
Yeah.
other things occurring as well that I know
Yeah.
you want to talk about as well.
Yeah,
So
just
talk to us about some rule stuff.
Just a
man.
fun little rule change. People can wear the number 0 now.
Yeah.
And I read about that change, and it just got me thinking, like, why people wear their numbers, or why they want to do that.
Yeah.
And I know for me, why I chose my number 71 was for Willie Anderson and the Bengals.
Absolutely.
I grew up watching him and really trying to learn from him and everything.
Yeah.
And that just got me thinking, like, I wonder what they think about their numbers.
Yeah.
So I'm going to throw it to you guys and see, why'd you choose your numbers?
Yeah, well, first, I every time I think of Little Bub, man, in that 52 jersey, just a little bowling ball bub, like probably got his jersey handed to him by Jim Humphreys. Just here you go, little man.
Yeah, I definitely
just
didn't get to choose
love-
mine. We
love it.
We didn't get to choose our jersey number. They
Didn't
chose
get to
this for
choose
us.
those ones, man. So like my first one was 28, and like I didn't obviously get to choose. Like you're just a second or third grader, and they hand you a jersey. Here you go. And it was weird for me because I took 28 and then just started looking for people who wore 28.
Yeah.
And just that's it. I'm gonna model my game, or that's the guy.
Yeah.
For me. So that was my first number. I think my favorite number was 5. Probably because it was the first one I got to choose.
Yeah.
Like openly choose. That I didn't feel restricted by, what everyone else had.
It's
So-
weird because you kind of like chose yours and then dictated like what you liked off of that.
Yeah.
I dictated what I liked and then chose my number from that. It's just kind of 2 different ways to do
Very
it.
different perspectives on the same exact thing. So that
And
was
then
my
Brown,
big
I'm
one.
sure you've got a lot of meaning.
Brown, a whole bunch of meaning and significance behind
Yeah,
this.
no
one.
meaning. 11, I started out in like Pee Wee football. Kept it throughout football. So I was a freshman, and then Jackson decides that hey, we want to run a little bit more than pass the ball. So
Yeah.
blocking as a wide receiver wasn't that fun. So I just kind of stuck to basketball. I mean,
Yeah.
whenever I switched over to basketball, tried to get number 11, it was already taken.
Yeah.
So I just settled for 10. I don't know why. Just
Yeah.
kind of picked it, and I've loved the number ever since.
Heck
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
man.
your gamer tag.
Now,
Yeah, it is.
basketball was like your sport, and that was our thing growing up, and we'll get to some of that. But I also know that you've got, at your senior year, you also played some soccer as well and had a great season. What number were you in soccer?
I was 1.
Number 1?
Yeah.
Perfect. Heck
So-
yeah, man. Yeah, and I know that was a really successful campaign for you as well. But yeah, but Bub, 52. I've rocked the 5 for Donovan McNabb. Brown, rocking the 11, man. Just rocking it for life.
Yeah.
Just rocking it for life.
Yeah, what's 52? I don't care about the number 52. I was so happy to get rid of it.
52.
I don't even know what number I was in
We
middle
still
school.
have the 52, don't you?
Really?
Oh, the 52. It exists.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah.
the next podcast.
There's probably multiple copies of the 52 somewhere.
You can wear the
Definitely.
on the next podcast.
I could fit in my 52. I am
No
the same
problem.
size I was whenever I was a second grader, pretty much.
Perfect. I'll be looking forward to it.
That's wild.
I mean,
to think about.
Probably
Wild.
not second grade, but like
Wild
7.
to think about. But yeah, getting away from the jerseys and sifting back to a little bit of friendship, just a little bit of friendship with our longtime great friend Brown. New and improved Rob here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes.
It all began as youngsters many, many years ago at
Yeah.
the YMCA in Jackson.
Sure did.
My
Yeah.
earliest memory was Slocum.
Okay.
For all three of
Well,
us
let
seeing
me
each
get
other.
us started a little earlier, man. Youth basketball. I just remember Brown, man, in the shades. You know, rocking the shades
Oh,
early
he did.
on, man.
He had the
Headband.
glasses.
A little
Headband, of course, the baggy shorts. You know, all of it.
Yeah,
The
of
you know,
course. And one attire.
all of it,
Dripped
man.
out.
All of
Dripped
it,
out.
man. And here we are. You know, it's kind of weird because we started talking. We've both been playing ball at the Y here. You know, however many years later, a little more consistently, and it kind of hit me. You know, I think hit both of us as we're both getting back into playing a little bit more. You know, it's kind of been like our place for like 3 different decades, man. You know what I mean? Like just, you know, you go to play ball, you know, it started in the league, and then you go to play ball, and then you go to just shoot and relax, you go to work, whatever, man.
Yeah.
You know, and it's been a super cool, super cool friendship. So a lot of fun there, man. And we're gonna get back on the court soon.
Absolutely, yeah,
Okay,
yeah. I'm hoping real soon.
I know you've been dealing with injured.
Yeah.
Edgar Snyder.
Yeah.
Definitely Edgar Snyder.
Bring him up, yeah.
Oh, man. Oh,
For sure. So
I was gonna fall into that billboard trap again. So.
definitely can't wait to have you back.
How does he do it again?
Back into the show.
That's a meme that needs to die.
It needs to die.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Edgar
so
Snyder.
fun.
If you're injured, they have every billboard in Pittsburgh, man. So
That
I
guy's
do
paying,
have a Y
that guy's paying a
memory.
lot of money.
Okay.
in billboards.
Yeah. He definitely is. He's giving us a lot of joy with his money too.
Well, some of us joy.
Bob, what do you got for us, man?
Whenever we all played at the Y and everything, they'd have the all-star teams, and you were on one that went to Wellston,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
I was in the crowd, and I ended up having to
Oh,
substitute.
do you remember this?
No.
Oh my goodness.
I don't think Brown was good enough to be on the all-star team at the
Oh,
time.
you were. Oh.
Possible, yeah. I'm just not finding out. All right.
Oh.
We
Wow.
actually took somebody from the
Secret's
crowd
out.
instead of picking him
Dude,
up.
that's tough. That's Anyway, there was this team that we just like, you know, after the season ended, put together like a travel team. I don't even know how I ended up on it. Like, truth be told, I have no idea. Pretty good team from what I remember, though. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, like Kyle Ondera was on it.
Mhm.
I think
Yeah.
Christian Dill, like some
Yeah, it was
really,
a good
really
team. It was
good
a very good YMCA
local
team.
YMCA players. Somehow I ended up on the team, and we were in Wellston, and we're playing against, I believe, Vinton County, like Andy Grillo, Coach
Oh,
Bob
good
Grillo
name,
at the time.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
just you know, some other guys, and we get in foul trouble. We run out of players, and I have no idea how. There's footage of it somewhere.
I wanna find that footage.
Bubba ends up on the court. Like Bubba ends up in the game.
This is
He
my
was not
moment.
on the team.
This
He
is
was
my
in
moment.
no way considered a basketball player. We just
I
like,
played ball at the Y.
I mean,
was
you
just a
played
grade
ball.
younger.
No one considered you a ball player, Bub. You,
Wow.
you. I'm
Man,
just saying.
I had,
That's
the,
news
I
to
had
him.
the pants that unzipped. I was ready for that moment.
I'm just saying. Let me
I hope
rephrase
that's
it. Let
on-
me rephrase.
Okay.
You were a football player to your own admission, I would say.
Well, yeah.
Locally. I'm not trying
Two-sport
to
athlete
attack
for
you. I'm not trying. You provided value. I'm literally telling a story about how you joined the team from the stands.
Okay.
Give me a moment here, bub. I love you. Thanks for joining us.
But not a ball player.
Yeah, I'm just not a ball
Def-
player.
Anyway, back to reality here. So we call in Bub from the stands. He signs a 12-minute contract real quick, and
Oh,
Bub
man.
joins Andrew. He joins the huddle. Okay, we draw up an inbounds play
Uh-huh.
with our newly added 5th guy. Is this
Yeah.
not truth?
Yeah, no, this all happened.
This all happened in
I don't know how it
sequence.
did.
We draw up an inbound play. I'm taking the ball out.
Okay.
I'm providing little value on the floor. We got other guys. These guys are better basketball players.
Yeah.
Let's give the ball to these guys. Dude, somehow
know this is
I
going.
go to throw this ball in. And so goes here, so goes there. And Bub,
Oh man.
who was option 4, I don't think he's surprised to hear that.
No, I was definitely option 4. I was
I
off this. I was out of the
inbound
stands.
this ball hot because I'm running out of time.
Yeah.
I'm coming to set
I
a
inbound
screen.
this ball hot. Bub's coming to set a screen on evidently the guy defending the inbound because everyone else was out of the picture at this point. And Bub, not looking for the ball, off the dome.
Just
Off
straight off the head.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
We turn it over, and we do go on. I will say we do go on to win this
We
game.
do. We win this game.
Cleveland! This is for you!
And I will also admit that Benton County beats us later on in the tournament. That's how it ends, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But anyway, hilarious.
Yeah, that
hilarious.
That was the one moment.
I had forgotten that moment existed.
Yep.
Well,
to
for,
a
you know,
degree.
like not a ball player, him to come in and actually have the presence of mind to like know
To
how to set
headbutt
his
the ball out
of
screen
bounds.
and then headbutt it out.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Don't throw a piss missile at me. We're good.
Yeah, you said you weren't looking for the ball.
Well, yeah, but still, don't throw the ball. There's
Hey.
better options than option 4 at any
Head,
time.
head on the
Okay.
swivel all
Okay.
times.
That's a coaching problem if you got to work to me.
Fair enough. Turnover. I mean, I'm the one that's awarded the turnover
Oh, yeah.
at the end of the day, so I'll take credit where it's due. But what a memory, man.
It was a fun one.
Yeah, fun one, man. And then obviously, we've had the opportunity to play together in high school,
Yep.
which was fun for different reasons. I think it was more
Yes.
fun for the bondage and the friendship of
Right.
it.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone was particularly enjoying basketball at that time, as far as wins and losses go. But the friendships, man, and kind of, I think we both appreciate what we learned.
Right.
Our time as basketball players in the Jackson program. Definitely wasn't measured in wins and losses. I mean,
No.
had some good times.
No,
together.
don't go back and look on that.
Yeah,
Go
but
back and look at those records.
Bub, tagging in a real ball player though, real quick. Hey,
Okay,
talk to us about Slocum. What was that experience like?
Dude, I remember it like it was yesterday, but Andrew does not remember me there at all.
It's been 84
I know. Yeah,
years.
I mean, he was. He was that big of a ball player that I couldn't remember.
Insert that meme, yes. Oh god, Titanic's a great movie. Just
I think I remember.
Slocum.
Yeah,
Back to Slocum.
yeah.
What
I was
your
just saying,
take-
Andrew didn't remember me playing on their team.
In fairness, I didn't remember much about the Slocum
Yeah.
days. I remember one of our players getting shoved into the basket support.
Cody.
Cody, got
Yeah.
very hurt by it.
I mean, if there was a guy to
Completely
get shoved
dirty play.
into the basket,
Yeah,
it's
well,
Cody.
Yeah.
Poor
But
guy.
The one takeaway I remember, and I don't know why I remember it, as far as basketball is concerned, for some reason, Dylan Newsom was absurdly good at shooting long range from behind
Yes,
the basket.
I do remember that too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I would be mind blown if I watched a high school kid today or a college kid today doing what he was doing.
Yes.
in 7th grade, 6th grade in an outdoor league.
Do you remember how many shots he made? Because I can't remember,
It was
but I know
6,
it was a lot.
7, 8
Yeah.
from like 3 point, like out of bounds 3-point behind
Yeah.
behind the basket in the corner. It was insane, like mind blowing. And we didn't really think much of it. Like we
No.
just like, oh wow, Dylan's on a
Like,
hot
this is
streak
dumb.
here.
I don't know what he's
Yeah,
doing.
like why? Well, you're never going to shoot there.
Yeah.
What are you doing here? The whole court's open. Come on, but no, I remember that, and I happen to remember for some reason I remember Fergie on the ride down.
Oh
I
God.
don't remember.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh man.
Was it the Bananas song?
Oh,
that was hot
bro.
at the time. Is that the?
No, that's Gwen
Is that the
Stefani.
Gwen Stefani.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. not
Yeah,
Fergie.
Gwen
Stefani.
Stefani.
Gwen Stefani.
Oh man,
Yeah. Well, again,
follow that girl.
pop music. Not
Yeah,
not my
you
hot.
didn't think I know that one, boys.
Yeah.
No, one of my memories from Slocum is I caught a corner 3,
You caught a corner.
caught it,
and you
made it, and then did the Andrew Brown. Heels were on the line. So
Off the
I'm
line.
just like,
Off the line.
yeah, no, on the line. They
Under
were
the
out of bounds
I was
line.
out of bounds.
Ah,
I did the
okay.
Andrew Brown. I was
Mine-
out of bounds.
That's
Um,
not me. I hover
And
over
then,
the
you know,
ball.
run back down the court, play defense, tired.
Yeah.
Come back down, get the same spot, make it, out of bounds again.
Yeah.
And I knew I'm probably not going to play much anymore, so then I was just hopeful that we got to play on the clay courts, and that happened once, and we got rocked.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna
I
say,
remember that
we
one
got
pretty
humbled.
well.
We were meant
I
to
remember
not
that
be
one.
on the clay court.
Yeah.
That was the
That was horrible.
That was the Piketon group. That was the
Oh.
group of Piketon kids at the
Was
time.
South? Caleb
I
South?
believe Caleb Southworth and those kids. Yeah, that was an incredible experience. I believe.
It wasn't. What do you mean? We
Rough
got
one,
rocked?
rough one. It was rough.
Yeah.
But going back to just how accurate Bubba's statement is about your heels on the line. Of course, we played so long that consistently passed the ball and then looked at your heels. It is more often than not they are out of bounds. But let me tell you why I don't say anything.
Show it to me on tape, and then I'll believe it.
Okay, I will film a session at the YMCA
Yeah, we're
where
gonna
Andrew
have to.
plays now,
Yeah.
and you
Yeah.
will be the highlight of the show.
Please do.
For sesh.
Please don't film one.
I will put up Andrew's statistics. I will do all of it, and we'll just go from there. Oh no, we're doing it.
Okay.
Oh no, we're doing it.
Oh, the Andrew
we're gonna do a segment,
Statistics.
a whole segment on Andrew one hoop session. At
Oh
the Y.
man,
Oh, don't worry, it's coming.
that's tomorrow.
It's coming. Anyway, but that said, I have consistently seen people, over the years do it at the Y, and I virtually never call it. I just do the Rich Hughes, like, and let him know that
Yeah.
somewhere, like, along the baseline or, like, somewhere else out of bounds, if you hear me go,
Yeah, just a little
you know,
mental note.
just know that, you did, and I did see it.
Yeah.
But I'm not saying anything because I've also seen it on the other ends and not saying anything.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
it does happen. It is a real thing. But yeah, man, so much fun just over the years with all of it, man. And now, kind of getting to see it shift gears a little bit as dads.
Yeah.
With Jackson and LeBanksy.
Yep.
Just that's I know probably going to be something you at least introduce him to. If
Absolutely,
not guide him
yeah.
a little bit.
Absolutely. I'm hoping I can stay healthy long enough to be able to play with him for a little bit.
Yeah.
And then,
What's your
That
goal?
may-
But seriously, I mean that's look.
well, he's in high
LeBron
school. If I
James' goal
can,
is to play with Bronny, man. I
Yeah.
think that's a sick goal to have.
well, he's in high school. If I can try and play with him a little bit,
Yeah.
like in a men's league thing,
Okay.
maybe like a corner spot up
yeah.
type of guy
Okay.
at
Like,
that
whoop, whoop.
stage of my career. Yeah.
You
yeah.
already are.
Yeah. Well,
We
I
just
move around
said
a little
you
bit
were in the
better,
corner.
but yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe just strictly corner spot ups. That's it.
Okay.
Not even get back on defense. Just
So nothing changing defensively. So no. Hey, I will say, as of late, man, you picked it up a little bit defensively. I don't know if
I'm
it's
trying, man.
If
It's
is it the
really
age you're just kind of like humbling yourself a little bit, like challenging yourself, I guess. Or
well. I think my offensive game has really dipped, so I'm trying to find other
Well,
ways to
yeah.
be helpful to the team.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
defense and effort, maybe.
Yeah. Hey, man, any player, dude.
Yeah.
Any player, you can impact the game with attitude, effort, and intensity.
Yeah.
I believe
Not his
that.
free throws.
I believe that wholeheartedly. Hey, we all get a little more consistent as we get loose. We feel it out. We practice more. Tough getting
Anytime
in, Bob.
it's shooting for teams, he's out.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah. Go ahead and set me out.
Yeah.
That's fine. But
It's tough to watch.
Yeah,
I just try not to lose in that,
Yeah,
in that case.
yeah,
and
yeah.
then I don't have
But,
to
you
shoot.
know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I feel like you're
Thinking
losing
about
a good bit
practice.
lately. I hear about you guys losing a lot lately.
Yeah, well, times is tough when you're in your
us old
30s,
guys,
man. Hey,
us old
hey,
guys is trying to stick around.
Seriously though, man, a lot of young talent at the Y, like locally, man.
Right.
Like so many good young athletes playing. It's so much fun to go in there and play, with some of the younger talent, and also play against some of the younger talent.
Yeah.
Man, I mean, it's weird because it's shifted. The game's changed so much that like getting back into it and watching it and being a part of it, you almost feel like you're playing a different game of basketball
Yeah.
It is, man.
than you played 5 years ago.
Yeah,
You
it
know?
is. And like now I see it's more kind of step backs, a lot of hesitation moves,
Yeah.
a lot of pick and roll.
Yeah.
I mean, whenever we were playing at the Y with the older guys at the time, like it was a lot of focused on like ball movement and just trying to get guys in their spots,
Yeah.
whether it's in like the low post.
Yeah.
Gab had,
What's crazy to me
Yeah.
is like
crazy turnaround post move.
Oh, dude.
Now I don't think
Unguardable.
you don't see that as much now.
No.
that's what like I feel like everyone's got a skill set, but no one really has their like go to. If I need something right now, like if you were playing Chad Bragg and you didn't have a big guy and you were matching up with
Yeah.
Chad, I mean, if you were matching up with Chad, he would work in the post 11 times in a row.
Yeah.
12 times in a row, and it did not matter.
Yeah.
He did not care how big you were. He would get hit. And now, if he exposed you, he got his 5 or 6, he'd play the perimeter some, But I mean,
Yeah.
he would work you. He
Yeah.
knew what it was, and I don't really see anyone like feels their thing right now.
Yeah,
I don't
and
know,
especially
maybe,
post-centric. I
Yeah.
mean, it's hard to find that now. It's all perimeter based.
yeah, and I'm cool with that. Like,
Yeah.
I just don't, I just
Timeout.
feel like,
Yeah.
man, I'm cool with that. But a lot of the younger guys, man, they handle the ball well and they shoot the ball well. But like, I don't feel like anyone has like as a defender on some of them. I could always expect like, hey man, I know what he's doing because this is his thing, and he knows he's going to try to beat me doing his thing. And now it feels like everyone tries to beat you doing something, just to do something you're not doing almost. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just it's a different mindset as a defender because I feel like it's changed offensively, if that makes
Yeah,
sense.
and I kind of favor the ball movement. How we were growing up, like I feel like ball movement is essential.
Yeah.
And it kind of doesn't. It seems like we're shifting away from that the more
Yeah.
I play.
Yeah.
And it's more kind of ISO game or a pick and roll. And if you get past the pick or if you get past a couple of the moves that they make in isolation, it's almost like they move the ball and then it starts over with another guy that does kind of the same thing.
Sure.
So I feel like if we can kind of teach these younger guys to get back to ball movement,
Yeah.
I think we'd be in a better
Andrew
spot.
Brown
it's-
talking about ball movement.
Well, I think
I'm astonished.
I think exactly what you're saying is it's not that the ball movement isn't there, is that there's no continuity of it. So it'll happen. There'll be 2 or 3 really nice plays, man, just really nice passes or whatever.
Right.
Puts the ball in really nice position, and then that person just kind of resets it almost.
Yeah.
I think is what you're trying to say.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I mean? And then they do something really good for a sequence of 2 or 3 different players, and then it resets again.
Yeah.
And it's like as a defender, I'm looking at it as almost having cycles and breaks, without having breaks.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
it's like, okay, I'll just reset again with you, and we'll do it all over again.
Yep.
A lot of younger guys, man, I think they just need to attack and take shots. A lot of them, I'll be honest with you, man, you get by somebody, attack the rim. Go at the rim or
Yeah.
dish it off to somebody else, man. And then if you don't have that shot right away, help. There's so
Right.
much to be said for dribble, drive, pass. So, yeah,
Make
man.
the defense collapse.
I'm
open
finding
shot.
that it's changed basketball for me because I'm having to shift the way I play to fit in.
And that's what I was going to say too.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
man.
trying to find that
You know,
myself. And
while
it's
also
tough.
while also
Tough.
providing that value as well,
Yeah.
and showing you, hey, this is another way, or how the way it used to be, I guess.
Yeah.
I
Or
don't
you
know,
just
man.
golf and drink beer and have fun. That's
a
what I
lot
would
less
do.
to think about, man.
Yep,
a lot less to
absolutely.
think about, man. But no, man. I think basketball for both of us has always been, it's kind of been my undiscovered passion. It's like you love it, and you kind of know you love it even, but you don't really chase it until you're older.
Yeah.
Type of thing. So I get done with semi-pro football and then bodybuilding. And it's like, well, what do you do next? And basketball it is. And to be able to get back to doing some of these things, man, I got the same goals you got. I want to be able to play with the boys at the Y.
Yeah.
We got 4 of them. I think I'd make a good point guard because I'm sure they'll all be taller than me.
Yeah.
So I think it's the way it goes.
And it's great that we've got like these younger guys coming in now because there was like a period where
It was
a few
dead.
years
The
where
younger
it was
guys
dead,
are great,
yeah.
dude. I love playing
Yeah.
on Mondays,
And
Wednesdays,
it's
man.
very competitive.
Very competitive. It's so consistent.
Yeah.
There's consistent number of people. You might not get your 16 or your 20, 24,
Right.
whatever. But, there's consistently 2 courts, man.
I remember
That's a
back in the
dream come
day, I
true.
used to struggle to try and I'd text everybody
I
individually
know.
to try and get enough to show up, even
Yeah.
8.
I
And it
know.
was tough. And
Yeah.
now
but
I'm
back
glad
in
I
the
don't
day,
have to
you
do
could
that
also
now.
just show up,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
there would be.
You wouldn't have to worry about it.
Yep.
You didn't have to have a Facebook
That was what was
group or
awesome.
anything
Hell,
like that.
you could have
you
5
just-
courts going at a time.
Yeah.
Which was like the Sundays, and those were the cool days.
Yeah.
Whenever you got
Sunday at
those around.
noon, man, it was packed.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Until
Yeah.
they shut the doors, and then it was hot.
Yeah.
You guys remember that?
I do. And that was like,
Oh
I
my
don't know
God.
why. I can tell you why I do remember that. It was one of the very few experiences in my life where my legs, again, 5'9", 5'10", whatever you want to say, 6'2" on the roster.
5'8".
6'2" on the high school
Okay.
basketball roster, I guess. But there was one Sunday, so hot in that gym, man. My legs felt so springy. I was like a senior in high school or just out of high school, and my legs felt so springy. And I was able to get one really clean dunk that just felt really good. Been
Yeah.
able to dunk, I guess, since then, but like nothing super clean. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I had
So
a
that
similar
would be-
experience too. Nobody was there, but I had a similar experience.
Yeah.
This was I can vouch for people there. Unfortunately, I don't have anything that exists on it. But
Yeah.
super cool. But I remember those blistering hot Sundays, man, and just awesome,
Yeah.
awesome, man. Just I'm glad the YMCA is doing, and
a
I
good
think
place.
the gentleman that works at Tim, right,
Mhm.
is
Yep.
his name. Incredible efforts, man, like
Yeah.
to get the floor
Floor looks
set,
great.
dude.
It's
mean,
been needing it for a long time. It was due. I'm
Yeah.
glad they
You
really
and I
got it
talked, man.
together. And,
The 24-hour access in that facility, as kids, man, come on.
Yep.
What I mean, you know,
Yeah, that
what,
would've been
that-
really cool.
right? You know what I'm
Would've been.
saying? What more could you ask for?
Yep.
So to have access to that facility now, just what a good thing for our community, man.
Right.
If you love basketball, you know you got that. You also got the Hillcrest hoops that were just redone, that were insanely redone, in my opinion. I thought they did a great job with those.
They did.
You know,
They made that look really nice.
Yeah, they
you
did.
know, I know you haven't been up there to
No, not yet.
experience
But it looks really
yet.
nice.
We'll get up there together.
Yeah.
We'll get up there together. Maybe a little pickup game, and I can keep your stats or something. How about that?
Absolutely.
Yeah, there we
Absolutely.
go.
Yeah, how about that?
Give me a couple
Get
extra
Rob
stats
back
on
down?
that.
Yeah, yeah,
Let me
yeah.
a couple extra. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Do we want to talk about that?
What's
The
that?
Last time I
I'm
was at
just
the
saying,
pool?
if there's ever a moment where we get robbed down and we're at the pool, that will be our recording.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, 'cause, I mean, if his ankle can hold up
Yeah,
to make it.
it won't.
Yeah.
That's why, it'll just be a 2-minute clip.
Hey, you know,
Sorry, Rob.
Rob, it happens. It happens, but don't worry, because you're improving.
Yeah.
You're getting better, Rob.
Yeah.
Every day, much better on the camera. Yeah, just all the way around.
Yeah.
I'm
All the way
surprised
around.
he made
And
it
you're here.
2 episodes, and then you guys realized, you know what, this guy needs to go.
Yeah,
Well,
I
it
mean,
was
so-
honestly after the first, but
And you just
we
had to
didn't have
find
any-
somebody.
Yeah, we had to fill somebody in,
Yeah.
and
it was, yeah. He had that no trade clause.
Yeah.
We had to get around. Yeah, it was.
Buy him out,
it
you
was-
know.
Yep.
it was- yeah. I was like, Rob, that doesn't exist. I'm sending the text now.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, you're fired.
Yeah.
See ya.
he's in.
Yeah.
We'll see you, Rob. But no, man. Seriously though, man. Thanks for joining. This has been awesome.
Yeah, had a great
it's-
time, man.
dude, the whole experience in Pittsburgh, having you with us here, man. Pulling these, everything has been so much fun.
That was
There's
still
incredible.
unreal.
There's more to
Incredible.
come though. There's more to come because I'm told that Brown will be lacing them up whenever.
To be determined.
Is Brown? What's your Wednesday looking like? Is
Well,
tomorrow
I work.
He
Tomorrow.
works
It's a work
tomorrow,
day.
yeah. Okay,
So
okay.
Monday.
Monday.
I think
He's
it's a
lacing
Monday.
them up.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's lacing them up Monday.
Yeah. No phones allowed in the gym.
That is not true.
That's a new rule.
That
New
is
rule.
not
Yep.
true. That is not true.
So,
We will
sorry.
be there,
Yeah. Yep.
and we'll be there recording, and we're going to see exactly
This will be my
what
first
Andrew.
time back.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Oh,
Give me
shoulder
excuses.
injury
Yeah,
or
the
something? You had a
excuses,
shoulder
yes.
injury?
A little sore.
okay.
Sore?
First time back in
First
about
time back.
a month, 2 months,
month?
somewhere around there.
2
You know,
months.
let's say 2.
That's
sounds
as
better.
vague as
3
Joe's
weeks?
return.
It's been a while. Yeah, I might be back before Joe Burrow. So let's just put it that way.
Okay. I mean, I would expect that, but I'm going to be honest.
Hey, you
I
never
hope
know.
not.
Yeah.
You never know.
I'm just kidding, buddy. I'm just
Dang.
kidding. I'm just kidding. Seriously though, man, thanks for being here. Looking forward to recording that. Bob, do you have anything before we go?
Oh man, no. I was just like I said, I was so hyped to pull those. That was pretty much all I wanted to talk about today. It was
Yeah,
just
man.
so awesome.
Yeah, man.
Great experience. Definitely go back to that card shop. What was the name?
Clubhouse Cards. Clubhouse Cards.
Yeah,
In
that was
Pittsburgh.
a really neat shop. Super huge.
Yeah.
You couldn't see it from the street because it had all the buildings beside it. I did not expect it to be what it was.
All the memorabilia and stuff.
Yeah,
Really cool.
insane. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll go ahead and plug that video here as well. So, Marshawn, take us into our weekly finds, and then that's going to conclude this episode of the 740 Sports Show. Brown, do you have anything else?
Wow. Thanks for having me on.
Do you have anything else?
Nope. Thanks for having me on.
Marshawn, take us in.
I'm here so I'll get fined. I'm here so I'll get fined. I'm here so I'll get fined.
Marshawn, not only with us in the Steel City, but going full beast mode with us. This week's weekly finds came from Clubhouse Cards in Pittsburgh, and it gets wild. Right away, you open the door and you know, this is it. This is the North Pole of all things sports. Didn't know what to do. Let Marshawn lead, block, and I just followed him. Went down this aisle. Looked to my left and right, saw cards of all sorts. Looked at the memorabilia on the wall. It was unbelievable. Autos everywhere. Bumped into a buddy along the way. Andrew, how's it going? Everything good? Wife and kids okay? Yeah? Can I squeeze by you, as we say in Ohio? Where I'm going to make a way to the front of the store to grab a Contender's hobby, and it gets nuts. absolutely insane, we run into a couple old buddies along the way. CJ, Anthony, everything going okay your way? Also ran into another old friend that I would expect to encounter in Pennsylvania, John Hancock. Ran into him a couple of times here. These cards were nuts. Absolutely insane. CJ to 25. Anthony Richardson, RPA to 5. What a time in the Steel City. Anthony, thanks for joining the show. Thanks for making your debut. CJ, we'd love to have you another time. And our old buddy Jahan, welcome to the 740 Sports Show. And Marshawn, as always,
I'm here so I get fine. I'm here so